7. Looking back at our preliminary task, what do you feel that you have learned in progression from it to the full product? Well, I think there's quite a lot we have learned. Originally in our preliminary task, we didn't use a tripod, and quite a lot of our filming was quite shaky when we were like doing tracking shots and pan shots. And I think in our actual film, we put it on a tripod with wheels. So that way, when we were when Brandon and Joe were walking in for the main doors, it tracked them along as they were walking, which was quite good because it made it move smoothly instead of it being like a handheld camera throughout the whole thing. Also, in our preliminary task, we did break the 180-degree rule, which made it not obvious from who was on what side or who, like, it just didn't make it very clear. Whereas in this, we made sure we didn't break it, and if we was going to break it, we had to have good reason, but we didn't, so we didn't have to do that. Also, in this, the continuity was a lot better because in our preliminary task there was a lot of jumps between each shot, which made it seem like we'd move location from like one room to the next, but we hadn't. We're in the same room. Whereas in this, we'd made them all flow a lot easier. And we'd use dialogue as well to help us move from location if we were going to move. The post-production probably side of it is the main bit where we've benefited on this one, because in our preliminary we didn't have much post-production. We just literally just edited it once and then left it. And whereas this time we've edited it 3 times since we've had a finished product, so that way we can keep making it better and better as well.
And it's mostly from the audience feedback.
Yeah, the audience feedback has pretty much helped us most of our editing afterwards.
Yeah.
Also, planning was a lot better this time around as well, because in our preliminary we just had a quick maybe 10-15 minute plan and then went straight out and filmed. Whereas this time we did our script, we went location scouting, we did all this so we could find out what would be beneficial for our actual film. And that way we could, when we knew we'd get there, we could film it all straight out. Such as when we were doing the outside school filming part, we literally took I think it was one film of each.
Yeah.
Because we got them really quick, did it all in about 20 minutes for all of the film. And even our teacher said that we did it like a professional filming company would do, because we did it so quickly and so efficiently. The last one probably is just the soundtrack and the music. Originally when we had done it, we taken music that we wouldn't be allowed to use because it's copyright laws we'd be breaking. This time around we thought that we'd take copyright-free music and then change it to be our own, so that way we had 3 or 4 soundtracks all edited, so we changed the composition and the speed, etc. So that way it's nothing like the original, and that way we've overlapped it with other stuff, so that way this time it's our own, and that way no one could give us copyright issues.
I think, yeah, there's a part in the preliminary task that we didn't actually pick up on for some reason, that you could hear somebody talking whilst they were recording somebody else, and so obviously that's still in our preliminary task, but that did at one point actually happen in our opening sequence, and then once we'd watched through it a couple of times, we realised that obviously it was making that noise and somebody was saying start filming, and so we managed to cut that out, luckily.
Yeah, and we realised we should obviously learning from technology, you can actually mute the sound on the videos, so that way we can just add the soundtrack or dialogue afterwards if need be.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.